Good morning. So, art and Web3 is an exciting topic for this conference because you know what? So Web3 is all about digital collectibles, is about ownership, and it's about creativity. So, I mean, Web3 is a creative economy. But what does mean art at all? So why does the Mona Lisa, as the world's most famous art piece in the world, attract more than 1,000 people per day to Paris, to the Louvre? So what's the difference between art and images? So what is art? Art, first of all, and please keep this in mind if you work with artists in the Web3 space, art is, first of all, it's a concept, yeah? It's an idea, and it's a vision for Web3 vision as well. And most progressive art currently is about innovation. And if we talk about innovation, it's always an evolution. So from the monkey to AI, or it's the technology evolution that we have been through the last century. So we did so many things in the last 100 years. And artists always react to the time, to the mediums of their time. And so they are doing the same what they did the whole century and their whole life. And if we talk about art today, we are talking about NFT and we talk about artificial intelligence. The same, for example, in the 90s, so when we talked about net art, yeah? And I want to introduce this art piece. It's still online. It's Jody Ork, and it's from a Netherlands couple. And what you can see, it's the aesthetic of the time of the 90s, but also here. So the concept, the idea, the vision is not on the surface, it's in the background. And what you can see in the source code, it's the ground floor of a water bomb, yeah, means that these artists at that time showed that the internet is not only a communication medium, but it's also an artistic medium. So Web3 and art, does it make sense to you? But how can you use the thrilling potential of art within the Web3 space? If you look at the Web3, so it's about blockchain, it's about decentralization, it's about digital ownership with NFT. And the NFTs, of course, you can use also in the metaverse if you put in your products in the metaverse and if you want to sell it as digital ownership. So let's explore the interface between blockchain, NFT, and the metaverse and what happened so far in this very early stage. So just to remember, an NFT is a digital file that is in combination with a non-fungible token and in combination with a smart contract to gather an NFT. That's it. That's the NFT. It's a kind of certification. So it's a link to a digital ownership. And it's also what we have seen in 2021, a status symbol, yeah? So it's access to a community, a huge community with the sense of belonging and with loyalty behind. And of course, it's also a big use of utility. So you can create exclusive value and benefits for your clients with art and with digital collectibles. Art in Web3 offers the unique opportunities for brands to really engage with new audiences, and that it is about. So it's an extension of digital marketing what you can use through art and Web3. So first of all, when you start a Web3 campaign with art and not with images, it's a sign of curiosity and innovation, and the Web3 space, as well as the press, is very happy to talk about, to share what you have to deliver in Web3. But how to enter the Web3 space with art? So let's discuss some use cases that already exist. For example, what always works is collaboration. Yeah? If you remember back, for example, the digital fashion collective that collaborated with pop artist Takashi Murakami, who created these Clone X avatars, 20,000 avatars, for a huge community, and that was acquired by Nike shortly after the reveal. And Nike did so many things with this Clone X to engage a community. I'm sure you know about it. And there were so many levels to engage with the audience. But what also happened is that these Clone X entered the art world with the word player gallery Gagosian, and so there was an engagement in the art world as well. As also Gucci art. So they created the Gucci art space together with Christie's, and they concentrated on generative art. Generative art is always about, it's a process art as well. And so they made collectibles and engaged the audience with that. Then you can use blockchain-based intellectual property. Yeah, you remember the Bored Apes? This was about intellectual property, and people loved it and used it for their brands and to engage with audiences. And also Adidas went in very deeply with Bored Ape and to enter the metaverse and different things. And Bored Ape also acquired CryptoPunks at that time, or a little bit later. And CryptoPunks is a little bit more art than maybe the apes. And it's about 10,000 avatars that were created. And Tiffany used this moment to enter Web3 space and to create pendants for the CryptoPunk holders. So they created jewelry, so 2,050 exclusive pendants to the CryptoPunk holders, and it worked, and they sold each piece for $50,000. Then we have branded collectible series, for example. So Mercedes did also in 2021 the NFT drops, so that showed the G-Class in a complete different way. Also, for example, Bang & Olufsen uses very famous Web3 artists to create token-gated access to exclusivity to products and to new experiences. Then we have community-driven campaigns, for example. So who doesn't want a Porsche in a life? So dreams came true with the Porsche NFT. It started with a 911 white Carrera Porsche that you could co-create and where you could design and own Porsche for yourself. So it was all dedicated to co-creation and community. Also, Mercedes worked together with generative art of Harm van Dorpel to create NFTs, and it was all in the press. Then we have limited edition physical merchandise, because you can always combine it with merchandise and with physical projects. And the whole NFT space started with sneakers, and these sneakers have been the entry to so many products, and also Nike here used this to bring physical or digital items to the physical and much more. Or Dolce & Gabbana, so they created this digital suite that was also, and they sold it for more than 1 million, and this was also combined with a physical suite, and it was combined with tickets that you could use for fashion shows. Adidas as well, they use the Bored Ape for digital fashion, for the metaverse, but also for physical fashion that you get delivered at home. Then you can use art for supporting initiatives. For example, 8 Drops do a lot to really engage the community, and that can help you as a brand to show your supporting aspects in the company. And Adidas, so they announced this is brand new, a Web3 artist in residency, so to support Web3 artists. And then we have virtual fashion shows and digital wearables. So the fashion industry is very deep in Web3. And for example, Burberry, they used Minecraft and the aesthetic of Minecraft to create fashion in this game, or Fortnite is also a metaverse that is used by many companies, like for example Balenciaga. They do artistic approaches in the metaverse Fortnite, or Roblox is also a metaverse that is used by many companies like Gucci and Vans collection, for example. This is how it looks like when a metaverse takes place, And what you can see here, there are so many people to special events. So not the whole day, but to some events, to special events. And these people means a civil society, It's already there. So people are meeting there. And yeah, why we do all need this for the future. The future will become immersive. This is also art. It's in a physical space, so that you can get the feeling of immersivity, but the future is that. So next year, Vision Pro by Apple is coming, and the future is spatial computing. Please keep this in mind. So our future will be the virtual presence in physical worlds with AI and AR and holograms, but it will also be the physical presence in virtual worlds with VR, blockchain, and human-machine interfaces. So our future will be persistent, immersive, interactive, hybrid, and collective. And it's pretty exciting what happens here. Also, the avatar development is getting better. So the technology is getting better, and the user experience is getting better, and interfaces are getting better. All is getting better, and our avatars can get more hyper-realistic than for 10 years or 20 years when Second Life started. Like Ava, she's a digital influencer who is also selling NFTs and digital collectibles through our curated platform, xcircle. And yeah, the question is how to enter the Web3 space with art. Yeah? First of all, it's important that you understand Web3, that you understand the technology behind, so blockchain, NFT, and the metaverse. Then, of course, the identity of your goals. So not every product fits to the metaverse or to Web3. Yeah? So please think about what you intend to do and think long-term about what you intend to do. Then establish partnerships. So we have seen collaborations are doing well. So try to collaborate with artists and maybe with platforms like us. Curate your art content, yeah? And please choose not images, but art, because as I introduced at the beginning, with art, you have something from it also in 10 years, not only for four weeks or something like that, but also for 10 years or more. So, and use NFT technology, because you have seen it's the entry, it's a kind of membership to a huge community and access to a lot of things. And engage with the community. This is really the most important thing, that you interact with the community. And most important is that you really try it out. Yeah? You cannot speak about the metaverse and you cannot speak about NFTs if you do not experience this. So try it out. Go in the metaverse and interact with people, because our heads are round, so our thoughts can change direction. This is what we are talking about when we talk about Web3. So boundaries blur, horizons shift, brands involve in Web3. Have a nice day. Thanks for listening. xcircle stands for art. And thank you. And yeah, looking forward for the next.